I'm a North boy. You know what it is.
That's that gangster shit.
Yeah, it's going down, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. It's the world's most dangerous podcast.
Dope Dealers Podcast.
Episode 76.
Oh, shit, like the
Yeah,
Sixers,
like the
huh?
76ers. You know what it is.
Damn,
man.
I ain't gonna front. I used to be a Dr. J fan back, even though I was a Lakers fan because it was Lakers in the house. But boy,
everybody, you had
I
to
did
love.
love the Doc.
You
man.
had to love the Doc, man.
The
man.
76ers.
Yeah, that's why when we won that championship, a lot of people wasn't really mad because they wanted Doc to get one.
Hey, I remember when he went underneath the basket that time and came on the other
Yeah.
side. Hey, a tear came down my eye. I was so impressed with that shit.
A lot of people don't remember that. Actually, when he did that, that wasn't the year we won. I think that was the year we lost to the Lakers.
No, that was just one of the greatest moves I ever seen.
Yeah, the one he did on Michael Cooper
when
was
he
the year.
cradled it. Oh, that was the year
those
two was two of the greatest dunks I ever seen in the game.
What's going on, party people? It's your man Jamal Doman at Jamal Doman, JamalDoman.
At Tobe Hixx, TOBEHIXX. Shout out to the troops, the Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines, the Coast Guard, the National Guard, the Bloods, and the Crips.
Absolutely, absolutely, man. Check us out on Instagram and Twitter at Dope Dealers Podcast. Dope Dealers, that's Dealers with an S. Podcast. Follow us on Instagram and Twitter. Shout out to Dope Independent Music. That is my North Philly brother. Lotto Richie, he's back, man. We played a couple of his songs before. Lotto Richie.
That's a cool name. That's a cool name.
That's North Boy, man.
That was hot right there. That's a hot track.
North Philly, so he's a North boy. That's his new one. Yeah, that's his new one. He's coming soon. We're gonna actually have him on the show. I think he got a new EP coming out, so we'll be having him soon. If you have dope independent music, you know how we do, man. Just send it to us. We will play it. And if you know dope independent artists, like you have a friend, a homie in the neighborhood, put our music, tell them about us and say, hey, man, send them your music because they will play it on your podcast.
Yeah, man.
On the podcast. So that's how we do it, man. Dope show this episode. First thing, shout out to everybody listening to episode 75. We got a huge response. Shout out to our homegirl, Lisa Yarrow, man. And she brought us a lot of followers. And
that's so, much appreciated.
Listen, if you haven't listened to that episode, first thing, shout out to everybody who did listen to it, man. Great episode of breaking down our Nigerian sister, what she got going on her career.
Business.
Shout out to all the new people on following us on Instagram. A lot of dudes. I could tell she got a lot of fans. She got a lot of dudes.
A
lot of dudes. Once she posted on her page to check us out, all these dudes started following us, man. I'm like, okay. Lisa doing that thing. So shout out to her. And
now maybe they'll pay attention and listen to this gangster shit we spit every week and keep it going.
Exactly. Dope Dealers Podcast. We actually, speaking of listeners, we got a dope show. This is Listeners Appreciation Show. Listeners Appreciation Show. We're gonna have some of our most loyal listeners that they're gonna call up and we're gonna talk to them, man.
Some people have been down since day one.
Yeah, from episode 1.
I ain't gonna bullshit you, man. When I think about some of the people and the way they have followed us and listened every week, shit, I get emotional sometimes.
Yeah, man.
Some people have been there from all the 75 episodes.
Yeah, man, definitely, man. And we're gonna talk to a couple of them. A lot of them, some of them we just kind of know through because they, on Instagram or Twitter, but we don't really know them. So we're just going to get to know them and see how they came about to the show and stuff like that, man. That's always good. Because remember,
we picked up a lot of people from doing other people's podcasts. I know, shout out to Felipe and Rodrigo, What's Up Food Podcast. They helped us out a lot.
George Perez.
Shout
out to because remember a couple months ago we had a homie call in. You met him somewhere. He called in and talked to us. He was just a big fan of the show. I think you met him at one of the Felipe shows. And remember we talked to him. He sent us. I think he sent you a letter or something.
And then we just called. Email.
He sent the email.
Yeah,
and then we just called him. Yeah, that was cool, man.
Yeah.
So we gonna kind of do that, man. But
and before I forget, hey, thanks to Wanda White and everyone who came out to the West Angeles Performing Arts Theater this past Saturday. I mean, man, it was an awesome show. And it's funny because the clean church shows are the only time that I have any nerves. They're the only ones because, you got not just be clean, but you can't talk about certain topics or whatever. And it was funny. That was in my mind, but I didn't say nothing to nobody, right? I mean, that's just a thought in my mind.
I'll be the same way.
I be thinking, before I do them shows, if I know, I swear I be thinking about like I'm going to court. Like I think about that shit the whole week. So I'm at the Performing Arts Theater Saturday, And Boogie B come, he said, man, I'm nervous as a motherfucker. And I was like, oh, shit. And he's like, yeah, these shows make me nervous, too, you know. And he had the same feeling.
Because you don't want to disappoint Edwanda.
Yeah,
she got love for
she
her.
didn't work too hard for us to slip up and say some shit.
I remember I did a clean, it wasn't a church show, but it was a clean show. It was at the Ha-Ha, the old Ha-Ha. The brother was doing a poetry and comedy, but it was clean. And I went up there and did my thing, had a great set, man, and kept it clean. And I think I cussed like on my last thing. It was one of the things everybody just laughed because they could tell. Like,
I've seen that happen.
I was just about to say, hey, thanks a lot, I'm Jamal Doman, and I think I said something and I cussed, and the whole crowd, I was like, oh my God, and the whole crowd, they
made it funny.
Yeah, they made it funny.
They knew.
They knew what it is, man. But speaking on, let's take it, let's get a little serious, man. First thing, rest in peace to. We had another shooting, another deranged white boy.
Yeah, man.
So first thing, shout out to everybody in Gilroy, California.
Yeah, Northern Cali. I've been up through there, man.
It was the Gilroy
40-year festival going on, and he decided to do this shit.
So he killed 3 people, and 2 of them was kids, from what I understand.
Yeah,
man.
6 years old and 13-year-old. I seen the father of the boy. It was a boy that was 6. It was a girl that was 13, and then a 25-year-old man. Yeah. But I seen the father of the 6-year-old. And obviously, he was just devastated.
Yeah, man. I think I seen some. I couldn't even. I was watching, but I couldn't watch it. You know what I mean?
Man, I was like, man, I felt this pain. It's like, damn, man.
Just sick, man. And of course they, this boy, the dude, the asshole who did it, anti-white supremacist.
Yeah.
It's just been going on.
The Trump followers.
Yeah, these motherfuckers, man. They said somebody put up. It ain't immigrants. It ain't Muslims. No. The most dangerous person in America is a deranged white boy. Deranged white boy.
You know what baffles me is that every time that is one of these mass shootings and the person is white that does the killing, they talk about his mental health. They don't never talk about niggas' mental health in the hood.
Yeah.
When it's killings in Chicago or Detroit or Kansas City or Omaha, motherfuckers, don't nobody say shit about no mental health. Mm-hmm. But every time a white man kills somebody, he's had mental health issues. You think niggas in the hood don't have no mental health issues? Yeah. All the shit we had to deal with? Mm-hmm. That shit, that's one of the worst parts of it to me. And Trump don't even mention this shit.
Exactly. He
don't talk about this shit.
Listen, man.
He want to talk about the motherfucking city of Baltimore.
And let's talk about that. This motherfucker talking shit about Baltimore. But he never, and first thing, a lot of inner cities, obviously, have issues. But that's not the Democrats' fault. It's a lot of layers.
No, there's slumlords everywhere.
But the motherfucker, hold up, let's talk about rural America and them fucked up motherfuckers in Kentucky, Mississippi, Alabama, rural America, the meth addicts and shit. The motherfuckers ain't living too good down there either. Motherfucker, you don't talk shit about them.
No, and then he didn't even do his research. You must not have heard the latest.
What?
Come to find out,
Kushner.
His goddamn son-in-law is finally the one on all the fucked up property.
Oh yeah, Kushner owned.
They own thousands of fucked up apartments.
I watched. They was interviewing some of the
that black lady was talking about it was rats in the ceiling.
Yeah.
And she said she would be laying in the bed at night and she could hear him just moving around the ceiling. She couldn't see him, but they was just on top of her. She couldn't even sleep at night.
Well, I know about that. I spent the couple nights over girls' cribs where you can, you hear, like the mice.
What bitch was that?
No, I have.
Where was that at, nigga?
Hey man, that's Philly, man. Growing up, man. I mean, one time I was in South Philly.
Omaha. We didn't have that shit.
I spent the night over this girl house in South Philly, and when she had a little bag, I used to put the plastic bags on the doorknob. I guess it was like her trash or something.
Yeah.
This was in her room. I just heard the bag kept moving. Like I'm trying to sleep, and the bag, something rustling with the bag, and it was mice. And
inside the bag?
No, they was. I guess they was trying to get inside the bag or whatever.
Okay, yeah, I see.
So it's hanging from the doorknob, and she was asleep, like she normal to her. But listen, man. I put my clothes on, man. I was like, I made up an excuse. I said I had to get up in the morning. Like
I don't give a fuck if it was a dead or winter. I'd have left that.
Yeah, man. First thing, let's go back to the Gilroy. One of the 6-year-old, rest in peace, Stephen Romero, 6 years old, man. He was at the festival with his mother and his grandmother, man. 13-year-old girl Kayla Salazar in 2020, a man in his 20s, Trevor Irby. They was the ones killed. 6'13" and somebody in their 20s, man. Young people.
Man, the 6-year-old's dad, he said when he said his wife called him and said that their son been shot. Like he couldn't even believe. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? He got shot at the festival.
Can you imagine that?
Yeah. And then he said he rushed to the hospital and he got there and they said, hey, he's in serious condition. And he said they came out a few minutes later and said he's dead.
Oh my God, man.
The pain on this man's face, it was just devastating. And these are motherfuckers, shit, don't nobody talk about them. He wasn't no illegal immigrant.
But exactly, man. It's just crazy, man. And then we gotta it's just we have to do something, man. These motherfuckers, they on the internet, they being brainwashed by Breitbart, and it's just these motherfuckers and Trump, of course, and these white boys, they going up here, they getting these guns. There's easy access to gun. He just got the gun in Nevada.
Yeah, and just took it on to the house.
It's just another rest in peace. LAPD lost Officer Juan Diaz. So rest in peace to his family. I guess he was out just somewhere. Somebody just walked up to him and shot him or something like that, man.
He wasn't even in uniform.
Yeah, he was. He was like off duty or something like that. So rest in peace, man. We the Dope Dealer Podcast support cops. As you know, we support cops. We don't support bad cops. That's what we think. You know what I mean?
Hey, that's Jamal, y'all. That's Jamal, y'all.
Yes, I support one half of the Dope Dealer Podcast. I support cops. I support cops. And we talked about it. I just don't support bad cops.
And I know what you're saying, and I respect that. And and I don't mean to say it like that because I know every cop ain't bad, but it's just kind of hard for me to get the word support out when it comes to them. I mean, hey, I'm happy for the good ones. I've met some good ones. Mm-hmm. There's some that have treated me fine in all the fucking bullshit that I've done in my life. But for me to attach the word support to them, that's kind of hard, homie.
Well, I mean, I'll be honest.
I can't do that. I can't do that one.
Listen, be honest. What you've been through, I can understand that.
Yeah, I can't say support.
I can understand that. Which you've been through a lot. So definitely, I can definitely understand that, man. Where you coming from? But rest in peace to this officer. Man. He didn't deserve. Yeah,
he didn't deserve that. Nobody deserves that.
Nobody deserves that, man. Just somewhere. So Juan Diaz. It was a comedian. There's a comedian named Juan Diaz. I know that's not him, but wasn't it? Was it a comedian named Juan? No, it was a fighter. It was a boxer named Juan.
Oh
Diaz.
yeah, boxer.
Juan Diaz. He's from Houston. He was from Houston. So we're gonna call up some of our people, man, and just some of our favorite listeners, man, and we're gonna just talk to them, man, and see what they talking about. So much craziness in the world, man. It's just sometimes, man, it just hurts. I just think about like I said, that father. I was watching an interview. I couldn't even watch it because just think your 6-year-old boy is at a festival enjoying the time of his life, and somebody a coward.
Yeah.
Snuffs his life out, man.
Just snuck in, cut his way in.
Yeah, I believe in the death penalty. I definitely believe in the death penalty, man. So I hopefully they fry that.
And then it's like, he's dead too.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. They did kill him. That's right. Oh,
yeah,
well, good.
But I'm thinking like,
good.
How did these motherfuckers pick the events that they gonna do this bullshit at?
They did kill him. Yeah, that's good for him.
Yeah, that's what he wanted.
Yeah. And we didn't say his name because his name is irrelevant, man. We're not even gonna say his name, man. His name is irrelevant. So let's call up one of our favorite listeners, man, and let's see, just holler at him, man. This is Listener Appreciation Day, man, and do we put it on speaker or? No, take it off speaker. No, I don't have it on speaker yet.
Put up the volume on your phone.
Oh yeah, let me hear. Oh, you know what? I wonder if I have it on the earphones. I think this happened before, right?
Yeah. That ain't in your ear though.
Yeah, I have my Bluetooth on. Let me see if he's still. You there? You with us? 1 2. Mic check 1 2. Maybe he didn't pick up yet. Okay, he didn't pick up. I'll call somebody else. So yes, we got listener appreciation day, man. We appreciate everybody, man, calling us up, listening to us, man. I want the guy with the bell who has an issue with us with the bell, man. I think we're gonna talk to him, man. We're gonna find out. What he talking about. Oh, hold on. We got to call back. Here we go. Mic check. Dope Dealer Podcast. Can you hear us? Speaker? No, I don't have it yet. For some reason, I don't know if I have. Yeah, I turned it off. Technical difficulties, ladies and gentlemen. We gonna get it together.
Yeah.
One,
oh, well, before I forget, hey, save the date, Los Angeles, California. Save the date. Actually in North Hollywood, August 24th, the Dope Dealers Podcast. Me and Jamal both will be performing at the Federal in North Hollywood in a daytime show from 1 to 4. The Nothing But Funny comedy show from
1, 2.
Produced by Top of the World Manager. Los Angeles, save the date, August 24th.
Yes.
Daytime comedy.
Definitely. Dope Dealer Podcast, can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Hey, there we go, man. Introduce yourself and tell us where you from.
Man, this is my local psychotic.
Oh, you forgot who you are real quick? Go ahead. What's your name and where you from?
It's Abel, man. I'm from Texas.
What's up, man? What part of Texas you from, man?
Man, I'm Grand Prairie. It's a suburb outside of Dallas.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Where the it's a black.
I get the bell.
Yeah, you get the bell, man.
Grand Prairie. What's the black school there? Prairie View, right?
Is that Prairie
View University there?
It's Prairie.
No, that's farther. Yeah, no, I'm just like 10 minutes outside of Dallas, going towards like right in between Dallas and Fort Worth.
You a Cowboys fan?
That's what I was about to ask.
Fuck no.
You ain't no Cowboys fan?
Toby knows.
Oh, he said Toby knows.
Black.
Huh? Oh, black, silver and black.
Silver and black.
Oh, okay, yeah. There we go.
Okay.
I knew once you said Toby knew that it was silver and black.
Okay, yeah. Fuck the Cowboys. We
I'm getting nervous about us, homie. John Gruden said today that Nathan Peterman is impressing him. This sorry motherfucker that threw all them interceptions. How the fuck is he
Nathan
impressed?
Peterman is still in the NFL. He threw one game. He threw like 7 interceptions.
Hey, he's the backup for Derek Carr, and he said he's been very impressive. John Gruden is bugging.
Colin Kaepernick can't get no job, but Nathan Peterman is a motherfucker.
He's white. He'll stay working.
So what's up? Hey, what's your name? One more time. I'm sorry.
Abel,
what's up, man? That's right, man. You one of our loyal listeners, man. We appreciate you, man. Tell us about yourself, man. You from Texas? Where you from originally? You from Texas originally?
Man, I'm from the Valley originally.
You from the Valley?
Yeah.
California?
Yeah.
Oh wow. How you get down to Texas?
Man, I got in too much trouble.
Okay.
That sounds familiar.
No wonder he will listen to the Dope Dealers, man. No wonder we your favorite podcast.
So you get in trouble, so you gonna go down there where motherfuckers can just walk around with guns. Okay, I see. How long you been down there in Texas?
Podcast.
Yeah. So
how long you been down there in Texas?
Man, 22 years.
Oh, you've been down there for a while, man. So that's why he from the Valley. That's why he a Raider fan. He grew up a Raider fan.
Yeah.
So what you do down there, man? You working or you in school? What you do down there? You just
work, man, and raising my daughter, man.
Oh, that's what's up, man.
Say school, nigga. If he been living down there for 22 years,
man, you can go to school forever, man.
Yeah, he better be a professor. Shit.
Hey. So how did you come upon the Dope Dealer Podcast, man? How'd you hear about us?
Man, I heard Toby on with Felipe.
Oh, okay.
It was incredible.
I was there too, motherfucker. You just heard Toby. I was on that show.
No. I first heard
Toby.
You
was the one with. Oh, okay,
when
the
I was
one
by myself.
When he was by himself. Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
And then Toby said he was starting up his own podcast with Jamal, and I'm like, who's Jamal? I don't know. And then you both came on, and I go, all right, you guys are good.
Yeah, man, we sure appreciate it.
Everything.
Oh man,
how many episodes have you listened to?
Of you guys?
Yes.
All of them.
Wow, my man, you get the bell for that one, man.
There you go, man. That's
you
beautiful.
Get the bell, Abel. That's what's up, man.
All of them.
Let me ask you an honest question, Abel. Have you ever told anyone about the Dope Dealers Podcast?
Yes.
Oh, that's what's up.
I try to tell people, and they're like, what's a podcast?
Yeah, I know.
It's a lot of people that still don't know, especially black and brown people. There's a lot of black and brown people who don't even know what a podcast is.
They don't know how to listen to it. They think they got to pay for
it. They think they got to listen at a certain time.
Yeah.
They just don't get it.
I forward the links. I go, here, I'm going to send you some funny episodes. And you guys got to listen to them, man. I go, hey, did you listen to this? Nah, man, it's too long.
Oh, my God. Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, hey, man, listen, Abel, you can lead a horse to the water, but you can't make them drink. You know how I go, man.
Give it to everybody who smoke weed, too, because normally if a motherfucker smoke weed, they might have a little more patience sometimes. Not all the time. We don't have it all the time, but sometimes we will.
Yeah. No, we appreciate it. It is a funny moment that you remember from any episode, man, and some like maybe a favorite moment or
not funny. What sticks out in your mind?
Like a guest we had or just a moment, man. Anything sticks out to you, Abel?
Man, whenever Toby brings up the pillow talk.
Oh shit.
Hey, Abel, don't act like you ain't fucked the pillow when you was little, man. Come on, Abel.
Hey, Abel, if you could have been in here with us when he first said that shit, I was damn near on the floor. I could not believe this motherfucker.
Don't act like I'm the only one to fuck the pillow, man. Ain't nothing wrong with the pillow.
No, and then, if you recall, Abel, I was thinking maybe he was talking at age 6 or 7 or some shit, Then I would have gave him a pass. But he said he was a teenager. Oh, my God. I think that was the funniest moment I had since we in here. That shit killed me, man.
Oh man.
No, yeah, that was one of the funniest ones, man. And then I didn't believe it. And then when Joey Coco Diaz said it on his special on Netflix, that's when I'm like, okay, Jamal is the only one.
Oh, Joey.
What?
Joey
Coco said that shit.
Joey said he fucked the pillow too.
Yes.
Okay. See, I ain't the only one.
Oh, that's some East Coast shit then. Joey, that's some.
I didn't know
that.
Oh,
man, how you gonna say Uncle Joey co-signed that bullshit, Abel? Oh my God.
No,
Joey said he fucked the pillow too.
Yeah, so that's good. See, I'm not the only one to fuck the pillow, man.
Wow.
So I try to tell y'all, man, I'm not the only one to be fucking the pillow.
It's a whole bunch of motherfuckers who just have had sex with the pillow.
Listen, what's the difference between a pillow and a Fifi bag? That's the same fucking thing. That's the same thing, man. Yeah, man. Hey, listen, Abel, man. Listen, man. We appreciate you, man, for listening, man. You continue to listen, man, and let us know if there's any guests you want to hear, man, and
any topics
you want us to. You just hit us up. Tell everybody where they can find you at, because I know we follow you on Instagram and Twitter, stuff like that. How can people find you? What's your name on that?
Man, just Raider P1.
Raider P1.
I use it on both on Twitter and Instagram.
That's right. Okay, we got you, man. Hey, listen, man.
Hey.
From the bottom. Go ahead. I didn't mean to cut you off. Go ahead.
And bring back from last week. Damn.
Oh, Lisa.
Oh,
Lisa.
Yeah, she's a beautiful woman. You had to see her in person.
Yeah, Lisa got that onion on her.
Yeah, she's a beautiful.
Man,
she's a beautiful woman.
On Instagram, she was no joke.
Yeah. She's a beautiful woman. I gotta admit.
Yeah, we're gonna start. That's another thing we about to start doing. When we're gonna get some of them sexy women to start coming in here a little bit more. That's what we need, the real sexy women, because they bring all the dudes. The dudes follow them. That's what we gonna do, man.
So that's fuck what they got to talk about. Just be sexy and come up in this bitch.
Definitely, man.
Hey, we appreciate you, Abel. Hey, man, like, words can't describe how we appreciate you. That shit really means a lot to us, man. We thank you, man. God bless you and your family, man. And man, we appreciate it, bro.
Definitely, Abel. Yeah, definitely, man. From the bottom of our heart, Dope Dealer Podcast, man. Make sure you hit us up so we can send you a T-shirt, man. Give us your address and we can send you a T-shirt, man. And definitely, man, stay safe down there, man. Keep raising your daughter. And let's shout out to you, man. We got love
Raider
for you.
Nation.
Eagles. All right, shout out, man.
Fly, Eagles, fly.
All right, man. Peace out. Yeah, man, that's one of
he said fucking the pillow was his favorite. Hold on, man. Let me ask, has any female ever heard and said anything to you about that? what have you got comments back feed from that shit when you say? I mean, did anybody?
No, not really. I think just one. I think one female said something to me.
But I mean, did anybody mention it to you? Like, man, I heard you talking about fucking.
Yeah, a couple
pillow.
people have mentioned it. Yeah, like they just was like.
Had they ever fucked a pillow?
No, they said I ain't never heard no shit like that.
So you and Coco Diaz the only motherfuckers who done fucked a pillow.
I gotta watch Coco. I gotta watch the special they talking about where he said that, man. I didn't know. I had no idea, man. But it's nothing. Listen, man, nothing ain't no different. You do a Fifi bag, you can fuck a pillow, man. There ain't nothing wrong with that, man.
Damn, man, and Abel said he done listen to every episode.
Yeah.
Wow, that's great.
Yeah,
man.
that's what's
Thanks
up,
a lot,
man.
homie.
Let's see if we can call up another one of our favorite. He said, okay, just a few. I'm gonna give him a couple minutes. He said just a few. Give him a couple minutes. This is the guy we're gonna talk to. This is the guy have an issue with the bell, man.
Yeah, that's a brother, huh? Yeah.
Is he a brother?
I think he's black. No,
Antonio Holman. Antonio Holman.
Yeah, I think it's a brother. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, we don't even ring the motherfucker that much. I don't see how. But I mean, I don't see how that's a problem. But I mean, shit, because not a lot of shit get the bell. And half the episodes you done left the motherfucker at the house.
Oh, Antonio, well, he kind of looked. I'm looking at his picture of him. He kind of looked. Yeah, he looked Latino. He looked black. He can,
that's a nigga. Yeah, that's all it takes. What do you mean? Yeah.
He kind of. Yeah.
Hey man, why you waiting on him? Hey, did you see Trump said today that African Americans are so happy with what he's doing? He said African Americans be calling the White House. Like seriously, that's what he said. Like, how the fuck is? So now you're telling me niggas just say, you know what?
What
like
the fuck is the White House number? Now,
yeah, they Googling the White House and they just calling and talking to Trump. He said African Americans call the White House every day and tell him what a good job he's doing.
We need the receipts, motherfucker.
Yeah,
we need the receipts.
He ain't saying who these niggas are, but he said African Americans.
They call the White House. It should be, it should be recorded, right? I'm sure the White House need to be recorded.
That's just another one of his. Man, I seen some shit, man, where I don't even know how they keep track, but somehow they be trying to monitor the lies that he tell.
Oh my!
And it's like the last time I heard him talk about it, it was like 5,000 lies. Like they counted them.
Yeah.
And I'm like, damn.
Yeah, man. I'm not.
5,000 lies, man.
No, I mean, listen, man. The man lies every interview. The motherfucker just makes up shit off his head, man.
I hope I ain't told 5,000 lies in my whole lifetime.
The man just makes up stuff out of his head, man. We're gonna another one of our favorite listener appreciation. Let's see. I gave him the 5 minutes heads up, but he might be in the middle of some shit. They'll call me back. Antonio, he's somewhere fucking the pillow somewhere now.
Oh yeah. Oh.
He's somewhere fucking the pillow. We'll call him back. Dope of the week, man. Dope of the week, Young Dro. You remember Young Dro? Tobe?
Yeah.
He had that song called Shoulder Lean.
Yeah. Shoulder Lean. That was his one hit.
Yeah, that was it. He was down with T-High. So did you know that he was arrested for throwing banana pudding at his girlfriend?
I mean, he threw it at her, right?
He was arrested for throwing banana pudding at his.
So that's considered domestic violence.
I guess so.
I mean, because they didn't do shit to J.R. Smith when he threw the soup on Damon Jones.
Well, I mean, she pressed charges. I mean, Damon Jones probably was like, man, we chilling. Let me read. Law enforcement sources tell TMZ Young Dro was arrested July 5th for allegedly throwing a plate of banana pudding at his girlfriend during an argument at their Atlanta area home. We told the two had been arguing over money, but things got heated and the food started flying. Have you, Tobe, let me just ask you, have you ever been so mad at a bitch that you want to throw banana pudding at the bitch?
No, that's just, I don't have really no explanation for that. And then it's like, I mean, what's that police call like? Like my homegirl, she work at the 911 up in the Bay Area, and she tells me all the strange-ass calls that they get.
Oh, we need her on the...
Yeah, we can get her.
Oh, yeah, let's get... I know she got some.
Oh, she got some stories.
Some stories.
She especially got the stories of the white people calling the police on black people.
Oh,
she got some of those.
We got to get her.
So What the fuck was I saying?
You was talking about the girl. She was telling you some of your homegirl, who listens. Who are we both high? Your homegirl had some stories about Young Dro. Some correlate to Young Dro. The phone call about the banana pudding must have been wild.
Oh yeah. That's what I'm saying. I mean, like, what is she?
Dope Dealer Podcast.
Yeah, high as fuck. So yeah, what is she? I mean, like, can you imagine the police? Like, yes, this is Officer Jackson.
Help! No, let's do it. Like, I'm the girlfriend.
You the police.
You
the police. What am I doing?
Oh yeah, I'm the police. Okay. No, I'm gonna be the motherfucker. Oh, you Young Dro. No, she actually called in. How we gonna get this shit together? So I'm her, you Young Dro, calling into the police. Well, 911, can I help you? You Young Dro.
Bitch, put that phone down. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Help! This motherfucker threw banana pudding at me.
Bitch, if you lost your mind, I ain't touch you.
Get the police over here. This motherfucker don't like my banana pudding. Help!
Hey, the pudding is nasty as fuck, officer.
I need somebody over here right now. This motherfucker, this crazy ass nigga, this nigga know how long it took me to make this fucking banana pudding. This is my grandma's secret recipe. This shit is worth millions. We don't tell nobody about this. This motherfucker just gonna throw it on the trash. I need a cop over here right now.
That must have been, it had to be, because it had to be.
He's now facing 2 counts of misdemeanor battery charges. Damn. Imagine you in prison like, hey, nigga, what you up here for? Oh, nigga, I done murdered somebody.
Yeah, man, this bitch was at the house tripping.
What you up here for? Oh, man, they caught me with a couple kilos. What you up here for? Oh, man, I threw some banana pudding at this bitch, man. What? Yeah, man.
Hey, you know his boy is clowning, though.
Oh, you know.
His folks is clowning.
Let's see if Antonio, boy, he
hey, it's customer appreciation.
Yeah.
You motherfuckers ain't appreciating this to even talk to us right now.
Dope Dealer Podcast, you there?
Hold on just a sec.
Hello?
Hello? Hi.
Hey, maybe I got the wrong number. Is Antonio there?
No, sorry.
Wrong number or what's going on?
Yeah, wrong number.
What's your name?
I'm sorry, I have to go.
You got to go? What you doing?
She sounds like she being 12. She
okay.
doing homework.
Right.
It ain't even no school.
All right, we're sorry. I had the wrong
Have
number.
a good evening. Yeah, what the fuck
God
you
bless
trying to do, young?
What the
you
hell?
old Dro over here. The fuck is you trying? He talking about what you doing. I know she sounded like my daughter's age, so I was already like, where is this gonna go?
Well, that's the number.
And she lied to you. She ain't doing no homework. Ain't no goddamn school now.
Oh, that's what she said, homework?
Yes, I'm doing my homework. She was trying to let you know she was young. Old Dro.
What the hell? Listen, that's the number. 728.
Ring the bell on that shit.
What the hell? Hold on, man. And Antonio tripping, man. Oh, he said, my bad. Hold on. Oops, my bad.
How'd you dial the wrong number?
No, he sent me the wrong number.
This nigga don't know his number?
You get on him when he pick up. Oh, Lord. Dope Dealer Podcast, boy. This is...
Hey,
Antonio.
Man. Antonio, I don't know whether to give you the bell or not. I know you don't like the bell, so I'm going to give you the staples. Hold on. Let's give you the staples.
That was easy.
Yeah, let's give you the staples.
Antonio, what's good, homie? Hey, man, you just gave us the wrong number. Jamal damn near caught a case over here. Talking to the young girl. He's like, what you doing? And then I'm noticing that the girl... She had to be around my daughter age.
So, Antonio, that number you gave, I called it, some girl picked up.
Young girl.
I'm thinking, I didn't know if it was your girlfriend or something. I'm thinking,
so yeah.
I didn't know what was going on, man.
Yeah, so he's talking to her, and I'm like, this girl sound about the same age as my daughter. So I'm like about to try to signal to him, like, yo, let her go.
But she didn't make it clear that it was the wrong. She was stuttering.
Hey, but look, check this out, Antonio. He said, what you doing? She said, my homework.
Oh.
She lied. She tried to get the old man off the phone because it ain't even no school going on now.
I hope her people don't call me back and be like, yo, what the fuck? I had to explain to them that Antonio gave me the wrong goddamn number. Antonio, what's up, man?
I don't know what that 315 area code is, but it's not St. Louis. What's up?
Well, you
guys calling me about that out of control bell you got dinging over there?
Well, listen, this is actually listener appreciation. So
first of all, we want to thank you.
We want to thank you for listening. You know, we just want to thank
I appreciate that.
Some of our loyal listeners, man. Just say what's up and just get find out who you guys are, man, and what y'all doing there. And we'll talk about the bell too, man. What's your problem with the bell, man? First thing, where you from? Tell us, who are you? I mean, where you from, and like what you do?
Okay, so I got turned on to you guys with you had my boy Mike Anthony on there, and he's from St. Louis, and we've been friends for a long time. So
Mike Anthony,
man. So okay,
Michael Anthony, I love Michael, man. He's a good dude, man.
Yo,
man, I heard the show. It was hilarious. So since that episode, I've been listening to it. So that's how I got.
Oh, that's what's up. Yeah, shout out to Mike Anthony, man. We gotta get him back on the show, man. I gotta chop it up with him again, man. But that's okay, cool, man. It's funny to hear how people came to us and stuff like that, man. All right, so that's what's up. So you are okay. So you from he from St. Louis too, right?
From St. Louis.
Yeah. Yep.
The Lou got some. I was just watching Lavelle Crawford new special last night. He got a new special.
It's funny.
Yeah, I was watching a little bit of it. I ain't get into it. He lost a lot of weight. I know that.
He looked good.
Oh,
man.
really?
Yeah,
he lost. So did he lose his funny along with that too?
No, he ain't.
Okay, good.
I gotta watch it because nothing was like that first special. The Come Get Me Some. I think the one he did in St. Louis. That was the shit. I know he did a couple specials after that.
Yeah, he done lost about 150 pounds.
He had the surgery. He said he talked about it on his special. He had the surgery, man.
That's good, man. He was pretty big, so that's good. I'm good. I'm happy for him.
He said he was about to die. He said he had
he had a son
diabetes.
Now, so that turned him around.
Yeah, he said he had health issues, man. He said he had diabetes and everything. So it's good that he got his shit together.
Facing the right direction now, I guess.
Hey, so after listening, and when Michael Anthony was on the show, did you go back and listen to the previous episodes? Any of them?
Let's see. I may have. If I did, I don't remember which ones, but I've been listening to them after that for sure.
Cool. Any funny, like your favorite moments or favorite guests we had? I know obviously Mike, but you remember any like funny moments or that you remember that you from listening?
Well, I actually know. I don't have any moments that stick out, but overall, man, the show is hilarious. You guys have great chemistry, and the chemistry was excellent with Mike in there, and that's when I was like, wow, the chemistry is out of control in this room, and that's what's really good about it because you have great chemistry with every guest that comes in there, and that's what's valuable.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. We tried to, man. We tried like
our best.
Most of a lot of guests. We obviously, we comics and like Mike Anthony. Most of we know the comedy game. And a lot of these are our friends. Like we've known them for years, man. So when we have them on the show, man, it's just like it's just like hanging out with your homies, man. That's what we try to do, man.
It works out really well. You guys do an excellent job.
Before you found out about the Dope Dealer podcast, were you a big podcast listener in general?
Yeah, I listen to a lot of them still. I got one that I listen to is my boy in California because I'm a podcaster myself, and I was doing a podcast. It's called the 4 Principles of Success.
Okay.
And so it was like a business related podcast and self-improvement type podcast like that.
Okay.
And so one of the guys I had on the show, he actually is a podcaster. He does like 5 different shows right now. Still, he's on Lancaster.
Okay.
And so I listen to his show, and it's a comedy show. They do like a drive time morning radio style, him and his wife and a couple of his friends. And it's hilarious. So, man, I listen to all types of podcasts all the time. Pretty much, all the time.
Is it because you're in the car a lot, or what has attracted you to? I mean, I know you did the podcast, so that's part of it, but a lot of people, they ride a lot, so they like to listen to them in the car. Or like, do you listen to them at home? How does it work for you?
Okay, so now I listen to them more so while I'm at home doing things around the house. But previously, a few months ago, I used to be a delivery driver. So I used to drive a truck and a van. So I would listen to podcasts all day, every day. So it was great having a show like you guys to listen to because I was always able to listen to it and wouldn't miss anything. So, yeah, I love them, man. I love them.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. Are you still doing your podcast? Are you gonna bring it back or?
it's what's crazy about it is I did it, and it gets overwhelming because when you're doing it all by yourself, that's a lot of work.
Yeah,
and
Tell
I
us
actually
about it.
have. Yeah, man, I got like 20 episodes still in the can that I can release, and I just don't have the time to do it again. Meanwhile, I'm creating a real estate investor magazine, which is going to be podcast infused as well. So that's 2 other podcasts. So, I mean, podcasting is a great medium for everybody, for comedy, for movies, music, everything. And just because the world we live in now it's all multitasking. Yeah. So that's why podcasting works so good.
And I guess it's only going to get better because, I mean, as you probably recognize, a lot of people still are not even hip to podcasts.
Yeah.
No, you mentioned it, and they're like, "What's that?" And I'm like, "Are you kidding?" Yeah. They're like, "No, what is it?"
Yeah, and they're dead serious. Yeah, they do not get it. Let me ask you.
Wait, oh, go ahead.
I was going to ask you, have you ever told anyone about the Dope Dealers podcast?
Yeah, actually, that's funny you just asked that. My daughter just left, and I had to listen to it. I had to listen to Mike Anthony episode because she knows him too. So we all know each other. And I asked her if she's ever heard of it. She said no. So I played it to her. She liked it.
Oh, that's what's up, man. That's definitely what's up, man. We do definitely.
Now, let me ask you this: when did you guys get on YouTube? Is this something new? That's new, right?
Well, we always visually recorded our episode. From episode 1, we always have recorded every episode.
It's been about 3 months.
But it's been about 3 months with a company that who we work with, put them on YouTube.
Okay, yeah, that's great. I didn't notice it until like 2 days ago.
Yeah. I guess we got to do a better job of letting people know that you can watch us on YouTube now, man. We're not, because they just one day we just got an email that, hey, all episodes on YouTube now. So it took us a little minute to adjust to it also.
Okay.
Some people, some people just want, because I've had people say, man, I just can't get in to listen. I need to see something.
Yeah.
So they just see in our face.
It's the Breakfast Club. It's the Breakfast Club.
Right. Yeah, it's a good alternative to have available.
Yeah, they just want to see it visually, man. So it's good.
And see the guests. They want to see the guests because the guest that you just had in, I guess she was really attractive. I haven't seen the video yet still.
Oh, so yeah, she.
Oh yeah.
Guess she's attractive is not the word.
You heard she? I mean, how did you find out she was just by the comments?
No, because you guys were giving a little bit of play-by-play as she was in the studio.
Oh, yeah. I've known Lisa. Yeah, Lisa is beautiful with a nice,
woman.
Incredible body. So we
great voice, great vision of what she's doing in her life, and
right.
Yeah, so she just had wonderful energy.
So that's on YouTube. You can take a look at her, man. She wasn't made up, when she came in here, but she still looked good. I mean, she wasn't. But she got videos and stuff. Her Instagram page is popping and stuff like that. She got some sexy pictures on her Instagram page. Yeah, she's a beautiful woman, and we could tell she got a lot of male fans because a lot of them. We got a lot of followers after we posted. A lot of her male fans came over. So yeah, definitely, man.
Hey, let me ask you this, Antonio. Were you a St. Louis Rams fan?
Briefly. I enjoyed the couple Super Bowl games, but not really. I wasn't that group of people. I wasn't that group of people who got pissed off when the Rams left.
Mm-hmm. You ain't mad because we took y'all team. Okay, that's good.
You St. Louis born and raised?
Yeah. Still been trying to get out and try to move my ass to California, but as you can see, it has not occurred yet.
Yeah. You know what you got to do, Antonio? You just gotta set a date, and you got to say, fuck it, I'm leaving by this date, no matter if I got $5 or 50,000, whatever it is. You can't, because a lot of times people are planning on coming here and they think, well, let me pay my bills down, or let me do this, or let me do that, and then life shit happens, get somebody pregnant, all types of shit happens, and then they end up never leaving. And I've seen that a whole lot. There's so many people.
Now, but what I'm doing now, I have pigeonholed myself into doing a local project that could be really huge.
Okay.
So that's what's keeping me sticking here. But that project has a huge potential to go national. So it's still in the works.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, listen, if we can help you out with anything, man, if you need to promote anything or just, you want to get on the show and just talk about what you got going on, you're always welcome, man. Just send us a message and, wherever we can help you out, my brother, we here for you, man.
And I'm trying. I got family in St. Louis, and they working on trying to get me out there. So we'll definitely keep you posted. Yeah, see, Maybe me and Jamal.
Hey, I'll be at the show for sure, man.
Oh
yeah,
we gotta see about coming to St. Louis, man. I gotta call. I know it's so many of y'all out here. The comics, the Tory brothers, Joe and Guy, crazy ass G thing. The Lou is out here deep, man. Here deep, representing the town out here, man. There's some funny comics come out of Carmen Bynum. She's from St. Louis, man. So we appreciate.
Let me tell you something real quick. So the last people who were just here last weekend, listen to this. This was the Hodge twins were here. What's your opinion on the Hodge twins? I like the Hodge twins, but for doing their tours, it makes me question everything.
We gotta look them up. I'm not sure. I'm not familiar. I think they brothers. They brothers, right? And they twins.
Right. And they're heavy in the bodybuilding, but they're kind of funny on their YouTube. But is that worth going to see a stand up? I don't think so, but I haven't gone.
They
Well, you know,
these guys do real well, man. Yeah, these guys do real well.
They have been, yeah.
Yeah.
But you know, I mean, it's a different game, as you know. I mean, videos and being YouTube sensations, you know, that's a lot different than when a motherfucker's standing there staring you in your face and saying, be funny for an hour.
Mm-hmm.
And you know,
right.
So you said they already came, or they come?
They were here last weekend, and I think what their angle is, it's more of a conversation versus actual stand up, and I think that's the difference.
Okay, all right, well, yeah. I just went to their website. They booked. They doing their thing.
Yeah, they are.
You getting paid just to come and talk. Fuck it.
Well, we're gonna bring the Dope Dealer podcast to St. Louis soon, man. We're gonna do that, man. We're gonna do
I'll
comedy.
be there.
We got jokes. We got years of jokes, proven shit. We worked hard.
Yeah, and Mike's always coming through, so you can drag him with you.
Exactly.
Who is that?
Mike
Mike Anthony. That's definitely, man.
Yep.
Hey, but listen, man, we appreciate you, Antonio, man. Tell everybody where can they find you at on social media, man, just in case anybody want to look you up, man.
Let's see. You can find me, Antonio Holman, on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. There may be a couple underscores in between those two words. It's Antonio and last name is Holman, Holman. You can find me at AntonioHolman.com, and my new project I'm working on is St. Louis Real Estate Investor Magazine. And I got some quick advice for you two, excellent people here. Throw that bell in the trash, all right?
Man, you better leave our bell alone, man.
See, you got the bell, Antonio.
Hey, man, like Toby said, the bell. Half of the time I leave the bell at home. I forget the bell.
Yeah,
so
he forgets the bell.
Half of the time
it got rung even more.
All right, man. We appreciate you, man.
Thank you, man.
Lot,
God bless you.
No problem, man. Thank you very much for the show, and keep it moving.
Definitely, man.
One.
That's what's up, man. Yo, that's what's up, man. So that was cool, man. Just talking to some of our listeners, man, see where they came from and stuff like that, man. And man, just you're listening, man. We really appreciate you guys, man. Keep spreading the word, man. We got some big stuff coming up, man. And I got some things coming up, man. Let me just where we at again? August, or we're doing a Twilight
August
show.
24th.
Yeah.
The Nothing But Funny comedy show. It's a daytime show.
Yeah, daytime show. It's at the Federal. Yeah.
In North Hollywood.
Yeah.
LA, if you know somebody there, let them know. But it's going to be a great lineup. Me, Jamal, Scruncho, Corey Fernandez, Tiffany Haddish.
Yes, it's going to be
come through.
Yeah,
so,
it's going to be
and it gives for the people.
Tory Hart is hosting.
Yeah, and it gives people an excuse to get drunk in the middle of the day.
Yeah, definitely, man. So get your tickets. I'll have all the info on our page, the Dope Dealers podcast page, and and also on my page too. We have more info to it. And we got a bunch of shows coming up, man. Oxnard Jazz Festival. I'm coming Friday, September 13th. Jazz and Jokes. We're going to be at the Ventura Harbor Comedy Club. That's September 13th, Ventura Harbor Comedy Club. And then the next day, Saturday, September 14th, I'm having my official birthday party, birthday comedy show, Roast. It's a comedy show and a roast. Is going to be at the J Spot. It's that Saturday, September 14th, man. So I'll have more info about it as we get closer to it, man. So definitely we got coming up, man. We got some things coming up, man.
Right on. Well, hey, check me. Yeah, the J Spot. I'll be there August 16th at the J Spot with the homie Evan.
Oh, I'm on that show too. Are you on?
Yeah. Also, he didn't tell me. All right, so both the dope dealers gonna be there.
Yeah. That's right. August 16th
at the J Spot. Friday nights. Yeah.
That's gonna be it's going down, man. So we got a bunch of shows coming up, man. Obviously, we love you guys, man. Rate us, subscribe to us, leave a review, go to iTunes, leave a review. If you leave a review, you know how to take a screenshot of it. Go to our Instagram, our Twitter page, DM us that screenshot, and we will send you a free T-shirt. We got a phone number that you can call.
818-335-2065. 818-335-2065. And check this out, everybody. For the people that that don't understand the podcast thing, especially, help them out. Help them out real quick. Spend 30 seconds with them. Grab their iPhone. Click on the podcast app. Subscribe for them so they get the notice, and all they got to do is touch this shit. Because, everybody ain't getting it. They not understanding. And help them out, man. We sure appreciate it.
Definitely, man. We definitely appreciate you, man. Shout out to our sponsors this week, Doman Moving Company, Doman Sheet Movers, the #1 moving company in the San Fernando Valley.
He was gonna fuck up
Doman Moving Company, Doman Sheet Movers. It's the same thing, man. If you need a move,
they'll make it smooth.
Definitely, man. You know how we do.
Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines, Coast Guard, National Guard.
Shout out to everybody at Comedy
Bloods
Pop-Up.
And the Crip.
Paul, our engineer, man. We love you guys, man. We out.
Dope Dealer Podcast.